The arena hummed with anticipation, a low thunder building beneath the lights. Two undefeated American stars were about to collide, and the atmosphere felt heavier than usual. One fighter entered with calm precision, the composure of a reigning champion. The other carried electricity in his step, unpredictable, explosive, and determined to silence doubters. The bell hadn't even rung yet, but tension had already wrapped around the ring like a tightening rope. Cameras flashed, fans leaned forward. Everyone sensed something unusual was about to unfold. As the fight moved into the middle rounds, the champion began to adjust. His footwork sharpened, and his jabs started snapping with authority. He targeted the body, hoping to drain the challenger's explosive energy. The pace slowed slightly, turning into a tactical battle where every step and feint mattered. But the calm never lasted long. The challenger continued to lurk, waiting for the moment to unleash his speed. Every time the champion looked comfortable, a sudden burst of punches shattered the rhythm. The tension inside the arena grew louder. Fans shifted in their seats, sensing that one clean shot could change everything. The champion landed a solid right hand, drawing cheers from his supporters. For a moment, it seemed like control was slipping back into his hands, but the challenger answered instantly, firing a counter that snapped the champion's head back. The momentum swung again, and the crowd erupted. The fight became a dangerous balance, the champion's technique versus the challenger's power. The champion tried to slow things down, but the challenger refused to be contained. Each exchange carried risk, each punch carried consequence. Sweat flew under the lights as both fighters pushed the pace. Then the turning point came without warning. The challenger stepped in with confidence and launched a thunderous combination. A right hand opened the path, and a left hook followed with precision. It landed clean. The champion's legs wavered. For a split second, time froze, and then he dropped. The arena exploded into chaos. Fans leapt to their feet, voices colliding into a deafening roar. The challenger pressed forward, sensing opportunity. The champion rose, shaken but determined, trying to survive the storm. The fight had transformed in an instant, and nothing would be the same again. When the opening bell sounded, the fight didn't ease into action, it erupted. The challenger stormed forward immediately, throwing speed and power without hesitation. A sharp left hook snapped against the guard, followed by another that pushed the champion backward. The crowd gasped. The champion attempted to steady himself, probing with a jab, trying to establish distance. But the challenger wasn't interested in a slow start. He dipped, stepped inside, and launched another explosive combination that forced the champion to reset. It was a statement, bold and loud. The champion responded with discipline, circling carefully, measuring the distance, searching for openings. His right hand began to find the target, and for a moment the fight looked like it might settle into a tactical rhythm. Yet every time momentum shifted, the challenger's speed broke it. One quick burst, one dangerous hook, and the tension spiked again. The crowd could feel the danger in every exchange. This wasn't just a contest of skill, it was a clash of styles that threatened to explode at any second. By the end of the early exchanges, the tone had been set. The challenger had planted doubt, the champion had shown resilience, and the arena buzzed with the realization that this fight might not follow the script anyone expected. The knockdown changed everything. Confidence surged through the challenger as he stalked forward, throwing combinations with renewed aggression. The champion, known for his composure, now found himself under relentless pressure. He tried to clinch, tried to circle, tried to buy time, but the challenger kept closing the distance. Each punch brought another wave of noise from the crowd. The champion responded with heart. He jabbed, moved, and attempted to regain control, landing sharp body shots that hinted at a comeback. For a moment, it seemed like he might steady the fight, but the challenger refused to fade. He stepped in again, launching a rapid-fire combination that forced the champion toward the ropes. Another left hook grazed the target, and the arena erupted once more. Fatigue began to show. Both fighters breathed heavily, their movements slower but still dangerous. The champion relied on technique, slipping punches and firing counters. The challenger relied on instinct, hunting for another decisive moment. The crowd sensed the drama building toward a climax. Another exchange in the center of the ring, fast, chaotic, unpredictable. The challenger landed a clean shot that staggered the champion again. He didn't go down, but the effect was clear. The momentum belonged to the challenger. The champion's resilience kept him standing, but the pressure never eased. Round after round, the intensity remained high. Every second felt critical. The challenger continued to walk forward, fearless, throwing punches that echoed across the arena. The champion fought back with determination, refusing to surrender. It was no longer just about strategy. It was about survival, pride, and proving who truly belonged at the top. The final rounds unfolded with pure emotion. Both fighters, exhausted yet determined, dug deep. The challenger continued to press forward, throwing combinations that kept the champion on edge. The champion tried to rally, using movement and sharp counters, but the earlier damage had changed the fight's rhythm. Every exchange felt like the last chapter of a dramatic story. The crowd remained on its feet, roaring with every punch. Sweat flew, gloves cracked, and the tension reached its peak. The challenger landed another heavy shot that forced the champion to retreat. The moment electrified the arena. The champion answered with courage, firing back and refusing to back down. It was a battle of will as much as skill. As the final seconds approached, both fighters unleashed everything they had left. No hesitation, no caution, just pure determination. The challenger pushed forward, the champion fought back, and the bell finally rang, ending a fight that had delivered shock, drama, and unforgettable moments. The fighters separated, breathing heavily, their expressions showing both exhaustion and respect. The crowd applauded, aware they had witnessed something special. Judges collected their scorecards, and tension filled the air once more. When the announcement came, the result confirmed what the fight had suggested. The challenger's knockdowns and aggression had reshaped the narrative. The performance had stunned fans and shifted expectations. On this night, unpredictability triumphed. Power overcame precision, and a fight that began with tension ended with shock. The echoes of the crowd lingered as the fighters left the ring, leaving behind a moment that would be remembered as one of the most dramatic nights in modern boxing history.